scores is the 50–60% range. Like if you do better, something like this is happening to kind of pull you down a little bit. And you think, well, how frequent is that? Is that just like a special kind of text that might happen to? But it turned out that at least there was, for 18 of the documents, a full 1/3 of the relevant documents, this happened at least once during the 53 system runs. Okay. So this, you can imagine this, these results have been getting a lot of attention within the information extraction community because I think people realize, as with all metrics, there are problems, but nobody appreciated the extent, to which this was going on. So let me just summarize kind of where to go from here with this, having learned this painful lesson. First, as I just wanted to repeat that we might have to push our learning techniques a little bit. The supervised approaches have not gotten to the point, as I said before, where they're the dominant paradigm. And it's, again, as in emerging experiments, you might actually code up a bunch of data for some module in your system and then be surprised at what the real relationship is between what that module produces and say the S-score in this case. And again, no sooner did I generate training data for my merging module than did it become obsolete a couple weeks later when a couple design decisions were made to change the system. So again, the keys that you do might not be representative and become obsolete. So this that would kind of beg for an approach to what we call indirectly supervised learning, where if it's F-score that we're interested in, well, that's what we use to drive the tuning of the parameters of some embedded module. The positive note to make here is that, well, of course, the keys are representative of what you're interested in because it is the output of the end-to-end task, and they only need to be encoded once. If people change other modules in the system, you may have to retrain your model, but you don't have to recode the end-to-end keys again. And what we should do, if we're going to pursue this kind of paradigm, is to think hard about how we can design our extraction systems and tasks to do something essentially a little more clever than I was able to do as far as my modeling, right? And FastTest is not such a system, I must say. I'd also like to just push for more attention to kind of these higher level processing tasks and natural language understanding. So, a lot of work still seems to